Hi, Chris again. Today I'm going to bring you 5 more budget meals for 2 people for under $30 for all 5 meals. If you looked at my budget meals 1, you would see there's a variety of different things. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to extras needed. Alright, this adds up to $4.05. If you looked at my other budget meals and bought stuff, such as butter, you won't need this because you'd already have it, or if you have butter already. Of course, you need butter. Basically, this is Imperial vegetable oil spread, cheap generic butter. 84 cents. Bread. Excuse me. Now, on Walmart, they don't give the price of most breads in their store, especially the cheap bread. Our Walmart does sell bread for under $1.25, so that's what I base this number on, just for a loaf of bread. And garlic powder. And you're probably thinking to yourself, wait a minute, bread, butter, garlic powder, that sounds like garlic toast. And usually garlic toast sounds like spaghetti. Well, you would be right. Spaghetti is on this list. Okay? And bread and butter is definitely a must. These are things you're going to need to help with some of the other meals. Garlic powder is definitely your choice. If you don't want to spend the money on garlic powder and for the spaghetti, for garlic toast, then don't. But definitely bread and butter is a must. Meal 1 adds up to $6.11. And remember, this feeds 2 people. Some things can be swapped out with other items around the same price or under this price. Hillshire Farm beef smoked sausage, 12 ounce. We buy this. And they do have different flavors, Polska kielbasa, this and that. But it's $2.98. Butter noodles. Now, you see this is by the same people that made the broccoli cheddar rice. Probably because on Walmart.com it's $1.65. And at our local Walmart store it's $1.25, something like that. I mean, it's nowhere near $1.65. But these people make a variety of noodle products and rice products. You could see at a store. Get whatever flavor you like. And I have a fruit. Normally, we just have a vegetable with this, but I decided, you know what? There's a lot of vegetables in my last video on this, so I'm going to give you a fruit. It's $1.48. Del Monte sliced peaches. Between the sausage, the butter noodles, and the peaches, you're going to be pretty full. What I tend to do is, a lot of times my girlfriend likes mashed potatoes with the sausage. And if you bought mashed potatoes from my last list, you should probably have some left over. So you can mix and match however your taste, whatever tastes good to you. Alright, let's go to the next one, meal 2. Of course, spaghetti. This is 2 pounds of spaghetti for $1.97 at Walmart. 2 pounds is quite a bit of spaghetti if you think about it. Once it's cooked, it's a massive amount of spaghetti, especially for 2 people. Now, we prefer meat sauce. You can get whatever kind you like. Here's Hunt's meat flavored pasta sauce. It's $1.48 per can. And what I always do is, when I make spaghetti, I make a huge amount. And I always use 2 cans of spaghetti sauce. And that way, leftovers can be put in the fridge and it can be eaten on for the next day. for a complete meal, usually. Um, Here's where the bread, garlic, and butter come in at one point. But remember, even if you don't want garlic toast, the butter and the bread are a must for one of the other meals. Alright, meal 3. Now you've probably seen this. Banquet, family size Salisbury steak. If there's meat in it, I have no clue. I couldn't really tell you. But we do buy this. And it's just under $3 in my local Walmart. It can be eaten. Once it's cooked, you can cut the Salisbury steak like in half and put it in bread if you wanted to make a little bit heftier meal. And broccoli and cheese. This is Green Giant, and we do buy this. It's $1.48, and between the two, it'll give you a pretty satisfying meal. And like I say, you can mix and match. You can add bread to certain things. Some things you don't need bread. Here's one you probably didn't think you'd see. Chimichangas. We buy chimichangas. We buy beef and bean. Here's where it depends on how many people you're feeding. This is an 8-pack. And at our local Walmart, they did not have an online price for this. But at our local Walmart, it's $3.50. Well, it's $3.49, something like that. It's not over $3.50. Now, if you do the math on this, there's 8 in here. So if you ate 3 per person, feeding 2 people, that would only be 6. There'd still be 2 of these left over. If you really want to be full, because 3 of these fills me up, my girlfriend eats 2, and that's only 5. But if you really want to be full, eat 4 of these. And if each one of you eats 4 of them, that's the whole pack. And that's like for $3.50. Now my girlfriend likes to take sliced cheese, break it in half, and put a half a piece of cheese on each one of hers, and have cheese on it. Now I also have cheese on the list for this. Right here. We generally buy Kraft. You can buy whatever cheese you like. Kraft seems to melt a little bit better than a lot of the cheap generic cheeses. Okay, it's $3.67, and this is, I believe, 22 count. So that's quite a bit of cheese you're getting. Now number 5, I kind of cheated on number 5. If you bought in the extras list, you're going to have certain things. You see, number 5 is empty. There's a reason for that. What I put down is this one is easy. If you bought the cheese, the bread, and the butter, what's that sound like? Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese sandwiches make an extremely good, nice filling lunch. You can add a vegetable on the side or a fruit, and it would be extremely filling. So if you already bought the bread, butter, and the cheese for one of the other meals, then you have everything you need for a meal number 5, which is a grilled cheese sandwich. The total on this is $26.76 for all of this. Now, my last budget meals video that I did was $28.74. This one is $26.76. And what I put down is, I know I cheated on number 5. But why let bread, butter, and cheese go to waste? If you already have it for one of the other meals you purchased the stuff for, then you already have it. Then use it. And you'd save an extra buck and some change between this one and the last budget meals, which is 28 something. So use that to buy a veggie or a fruit, or maybe a cheap can of soup to go with your grilled cheese. Anyway, this is Chris on budget meal number 2. If you purchase the things out of my budget meal number 1, you will have items left over from that, such as mashed potatoes. You would have already had the butter. You already have, certain things that you could use in this one. That would save you a little money because you already have it. Well, I hope this helps somebody out that's on a tight budget. My girlfriend and I eat this all the time, stuff like this. A lot of stuff we eat over and over again. Chimichangas, she eats a lot of. It's a quick lunch. I put, like I say, she only eats 2, but she's cheese on it. So I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes on one side, flip it over, put cheese on it, and like a minute 30 on the other side, and she loves it. That's a quick meal. It's a hot meal, and like I say, she only eats 2. Me personally, I can eat 3, but if you really want to be full, eat 4 of them. Anyway, let's get Midnight in here. Midnight. Yeah, he's being a stinker. Alright. Well, this does it for budget meals number 2. Everybody have a good day.